Asia for Gay Waterhouse, $4.10. Cadastral, $5. Snow Hero, $6.10. Larius, $6.70, and Okanui at $6.60 for race number 4. They're at the start. Now, waiters through at Moonee Valley on the previous race number 4 for 1, 7 and 6. Cara Star, the winner. Bay of Silk, Lorette. Trifecta 332 in 58.9. Angle Park race 5, 2, 4 and 7. China's Finest, the winner. 480 and 160. Trifecta 62.30 in 30 and 14. Irish Pride, the winner. $4.50. 1823. Top 4 in betting, as Ron Duffy said. Interesting race. His late mail 1 to beat. 8, 5 and 3. As we join Ian Craig.
Right, Matt, thank you. And this is the highlight, or one of the highlights of the night. A $70,000 listed race, the Triscay Stakes, won last year by Air She Goes. And tonight, in a very open race, the favourite is number 8, Cadastral, 450 and 170. And now being shaded by Danacia, number 1, 420 and 180. And Danacia has come in late in the ring and is equal favourite with Cadastral. So Danacia has been the best back late, number 1 resuming tonight. Gay Waterhouse, the trainer, and of course Jimmy Cassidy is the rider. 1,200 metres, and we've got Okanui looking for her 4th straight win to come in, and Veloci has the other one away. Oh, there is another one out there. Sophisticat hasn't gone in as yet. Inside runner is Cadastral. Now Sophisticat is holding up the start, and Veloci and Okanui, the other 2 away. Danacia into $4.10 and 180 now. She's been very heavily backed in the ring late, and accordingly money coming on the tote. 410 Danacia, 440 for Cadastral, 610 for number 2 and 620 for number 3. It's been a very, very strong betting race. 140,000 in the win pool almost now in New South Wales. Well, Sophisticat has gone in, and here's Okanui coming up. Never raced better, Okanui. And they're all set for the listed Triscay Stakes. $70,000 worth. Quite a deal of movement in the stalls. Larius getting very fidgety. And the rider out of the saddle from Larius. I refer to Hugh Bowman. Starter's gone over to the inside rail and he's waving his hands, and whether Larius has become wedged or not, I don't know. Huey Bowman standing on the side of the stalls. I'll obviously back this particular horse out. One of the clerks of the course came round front, and his grey charger seemed to take fright there. Did a dipsy doodle. Now Huey Bowman has bailed out of the stalls, and Larius has come out of the gates. Now will she be permitted to run? She's been led about 30 or 40 metres down behind the line. And whether there is a problem in the immediate near side gate to the one occupied by Larius, I can't tell from here. Why don't we have a look on the monitor and see if we can get some news on that front? No, all we can see is Larius with an attendant and Huey Bowman. Cleared to run, Larius. Thanks, Mick. So they've taken Divine Lily out of the stalls now. She was drawn immediately on the near side of Larius. Now she's being trotted down the track. Now Larius is moving in again. Cadastral's been behaving herself well, and so's Danacia. On a busy night, this is the last thing we need. Problems at the gates. Now Divine Lily is within about 15 metres of the starting stalls, and obviously she's been past A-OK to compete. She walks in once more. And the blue lights are on. Now the rider on Divine Lily climbs back into the pigskin. Larius is facing well. But some feverish activity around the male Divine Lily by the look of it. It's a bit hard to tell from here. Now the red lights are there. Waiting on the starter. Here he goes, onto the ladder. And they're off in the Triscay Stakes. A beautiful start, and Okanui from a wideish alley jump quickly, headed by Divine Lily. Cadastral is nice and a handy third, and going into the leading quartet is Snow Hero. A little more than a length, the Larius, and then comes Sophisticat, followed by Descendant, Danacia, and Veloci is last in a very, very tightly bunched field. Down to the 800, and Snow Hero whizzed through nearer to the inside to lead the way now. Okanui sitting at her girth second, a length and a half Cadastral. Fourth, the outside Sophisticat, and a couple of lengths further away is Danacia improving. Divine Lily in the middle and Veloci on the inside. Second last is Descendant, and Larius has dropped out last. 450 left to go. And Snow Hero just in front of Okanui. Sophisticat third. Cadastral over on the inside, and a couple of lengths Veloci, a length to Danacia. Then Descendant, Divine Lily, and Larius homeward bound in the Triscay. Okanui on the outside takes the lead from Snow Hero. A length and a half away Sophisticat, followed by Veloci. Cadastral's not getting a lot of room, and then Descended. Okanui, Bernie Cooper goes for the whip. Okanui looking for four in a row. Here's Sophisticat having a shot, but it'll be all too late, I reckon. Okanui in front, and Okanui does it again. Okanui beats Sophisticat and Cadastral. And then came Danacia flying home from Snow Hero, Descendant, Veloci. And then a long, long gap to Larius and Divine Lily.
5, the winner, Okanui, Bernadette Cooper, 640 and 210, Sophisticat 460, and Cadastral was third. 5, 6 and 8 on the fourth event out of Canterbury. Sandown, they're on the track for race number 5, World Mover favourite $2.60, $4.40 for number 3, You're Not Wrong, and $8 for Classy Looker and $8.10 Nature's Girl.
Why don't you try a bottle of Verde Spumante? This wine is unique. There's no other wine like it in the world. Deliciously soft and fruity, Verde Spumante is perfect for social get-togethers, celebrations, Christmas and New Year's parties, or even a barbecue with friends. Verde Spumante, the drink for all occasions.
Join us. So watch me walking at the door, at the door, at the door. She said, "Shove it, Jack, I'm walking out your door." She went to her brother's, got a little bower.
Scenes at Moonee Valley with Paul Kelly. Race 7 at Ascot Jump.
For the Satellite State.
They're set for the Satellite. Ian Craig, your caller.
And they're off on the Satellite. Cherubian came out slowly, and Perfect Halo beat them out. Lord Kefalonia and Fawadi out quickly. Trico going fast. Bomberbill nice and handy. Deeper out as the Grey Storm Rider. Then Juggling Time. Progress very deep. And then Kutamutu followed by Oziwar on the inside of Sensation. 2 lengths Cherubian. They race down past the 700 and Perfect Halo. Putting on the speed in front of half Fawadi. Wider Storm Rider. A length further back in the field is Trico. And then the favourite Bomberbill from Lord Kefalonia. Progress. Over on the inside of Progress, Juggling Time from Kutamutu, Sensation Oziwar, and Cherubian is last of all. 400 left to go on the Satellite, and Perfect Halo a half length on Fawadi. A length away third is Trico looking for the run through, and now easing around the heels of the leaders from Storm Rider, Lord Kefalonia, and to the outside here comes Bomberbill from Progress, and Kutamutu's gone up on the inside. Fawadi hits the front, Lord Kefalonia second, then comes Trico and Bomberbill. It's Fawadi, Lord Kefalonia and Bomberbill. Here's a ding-dong go as they reach the line, and Fawadi for the Satellite, I'd say, from Lord Kefalonia and Bomberbill. And then came Kutamutu, Trico, Juggling Time, Oziwar, Progress. Perfect Halo knocked up, so did Storm Rider, in company with Sensation. Cherubian, after a slow beginning, was last to complete the course. Stand by for placings. Number 2. Fawadi, written by Jimmy Cassidy. Number 2, Fawadi, first up since the 29th of September, has returned in New South Wales, $8.70, and $3.30. Gee, I thought Bomber Bill around about the 250 when Yorkie got him out into the centre of the track. He was going to pick them up, but Fawadi, pretty useful horse, and he was just a bit too good. Number 11 has run second, and that is Lord Kefalonia, ridden by Corey Brown, to pay $9.70. And number 1, Bomber Bill, Brian York third, $2. And the
Fawadi fresh, first up, 15 weeks off, and it's taken out the satellite, 2-11-1, race number 5. Race number 7 at Angle Park, and we have equal favourites, Brave Eagle and Single Skull with Forward Pocket at 164 Intelligent Star, odds on for the Carlyon Stakes, the feature at Moonee Valley tonight. $7 for Royal Code, La Zagaletta $7.40, and Eustonov at $8.40. Speaking of Eustonov, a very interesting interview coming up with Andrew Bensley. He spoke earlier to the Cup's King, Bart Cummings.
Bart, great to see you bring the fine weather down into Melbourne, and another fine win for Exaggerate after the second.
It's always good weather when you have a winner.
One impressively again, now making it 2 for 2. What sort of future?
Well, he's very relaxed and he's got a good turn of foot. He sprints quite well, and young Preble, he's very impressed with him. He said he's clicking him over the back, and he's just a lovely horse to ride, and does nothing wrong, and he's learning all the time. He says he's got a good future, and he likes him.
What about the Carlyon? What are you expecting from Eustonov first up?
Well, a bit of luck needed there. With plenty of speed on it'll help. He'll finish on very well. He's an each-way chance at about 8 or 9 to 1.
It might be all right running on, because Sir Chuckle will supply that pace for you, Bart.
Well, the quicker they go, the better. He's working. Couldn't be more happy with him. There's a nice track here to start him on, and he's worked here a couple of times, and he likes it.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bart. Bart Cummings, trainer of the second winner, Exaggerate, has Eustonov later in the Carlyon Stakes.
And there's the horse in question on screen, Eustonov, who of course was 4th last start in the Victoria Derby behind Amalfi, beaten just under 3 lengths, has had 10 weeks off, has trolled at Bendigo since, winner of the Amy Vase at this circuit, the Group 2 Amy Vase at Moonee Valley on Cox Plate Day, went on to finish 4th in the Victoria Derby. Eustonov for Brett Preble at $8.40 and $2.80 at this stage. And we're about to head to Moonee Valley in around about 10 minutes for the feature race there. Angle Park, race number 7. Feature race here, the Tab Radio final over the 5:15, and Single Skull is the favourite, $2.60. Forward Pocket $2.80. Brave Eagle $4.70. They've chopped and changed since we've updated, but the favourite is now number 4, Single Skull, at $2.60. Shortly off to Brett for the call. Sandown Park jumps at 9:33 in around about 11 minutes. Andrew Bensley before the feature.
Yes, great race coming up. A magnificent crowd has rolled in for the Paul Kelly concert, and now into the feature, the Carlyon, the Group 2, a race worth $125,000. Intelligent Stars, an easing favourite, clear favourite though, but has been a touch easy. Second pick would be Royal Code, the bottom one. Then we go out to Eustonov, La Zagaletta, and the outsider in the race is Sir Chuckle, as Mr. Murphy is the 5th pick. So Intelligent Star, it's been a touch easy. You've gone for it, Elf, 3, 1, 6 and 2.
Well, you can expect it being a little bit easy on course too, because it is a very good race, but he did open at ridiculous price, so it wouldn't surprise me. But look, Andrew, I believe this horse is going to have the perfect run with Sir Chuckle rolling along in front. He's going to run second and have just a nice easy run. Nothing will put pressure on him. He can just elect to come out and do it whenever he wants to, because nothing else behind them has got the speed to keep in touch with the balance of these 2 runners up front. I've got him clearly on top. I put number 1, Mr. Murphy, in to run second. I just thought he looked pretty well. His first up form is acceptable, really does look nice, and at least I know Paddy Payne will jump, sit. He's going to get back, but he's going to be very kind on him early. Happy to put him in to run second. Looks very good, as you see on screen now. Number 6, Royal Code. Terribly exciting horse, this. He was awesome winning at Flemington. He then ran a very creditable race in the Guineas, elected to spell him, brought him back. Does look a little on the burly side, but as David Hall prepares these horses for first up, you would expect him to be a little on the robust side, but does look okay, and I'm sure aerobically fit enough to be competitive in a race like this. Number 2, Lizagoleta, well, he's got residual fitness on his side. You've got to respect him. In like most races, he gets back and he's under pressure, covers a bit of ground early as he's getting back. Tonight, I would imagine he'll be back last. Looks trim enough, won't have to cover any sort of ground and will run home, and this track will suit him perfectly. He could be the real value in this race. I've gone 3, Intelligent Star clearly on top, ahead of 1, Mr. Murphy, not bad value, 6, which is Royal Code, and 2, Lizagoleta.
The thoughts of form expert Alf Matthews. Good support coming for Royal Code now. It'll start clear second pick behind Intelligent Star. The Carlyon Stakes won last year by Piavonik, who is now in foal to Fusachi Pegasus.
Andrew, second pick for the race is Royal Code at $5.80, and in the build-up, Steve Arnold spoke to Andrew Bensley earlier.
Stephen, you've got onto a good horse here, uprising horse, Royal Code for David Hall, and 54 kilos, handled it okay?
Yeah, no worries. I haven't ridden 54 for probably a couple of months, but getting into the carnival time, you know, it's time to get serious again and ride 54.
Very promising horse too, as he showed last preparation through the spring.
Exactly right. He's a lovely type of horse, and probably you know, a hard race for him tonight because it's obviously a sprint race and he's looking for further, but he's a really nice horse.
Sir Chuckle, though, will supply plenty of pace you would expect, and it might suit some runners on.
Hopefully Sir Chuckle and Intelligent Star go along a bit and hopefully cut at each other a bit and set it up for something to come from behind, which will obviously be a couple of lengths off him.
And you talk of the autumn, I note you picked up the ride on Spinning Hill in the Lightning for Guy Walter.
Yeah, nice mare, and it's good to be riding her. She's in the race with a big chance.
Good luck to you, Steve, particularly with this one coming up, Royal Code.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, mate. Stephen Arnold joining us. He's got Royal Code coming up in the feature, the Carlyon Stakes,
where the favourite is Intelligent Star at $1.80. Third run for its campaign here. Resumed with the Christmas Stakes win, then the Rubiton Stakes. Will it make it the Carlyon Stakes as well? Intelligent Star at $1.80, Royal Code at $5.30, Lizagoleta $6.90, Eustonov, you heard from Bart Cummings earlier, $7.80, Mr. Murphy $9.90, and Sir Chuckle at $14 for the Qantas Carlyon Stakes over the 1,200 metres. There's Royal Code. Steve Arnold has the sit as they mill around at the start, the field of 6. As we head out to Moonee Valley for the feature there tonight and join Greg Miles for the call.
And they're about to be called in here for the Group 2 Norman Carlyon Stakes, Qantas Carlyon Stakes, and clear favourite Intelligent Star. Royal Code's been well supported in the race. The 3-year-old will run a clear second pick in the race. And then Lizagoleta and Eustonov, and then Mr. Murphy. The strains of the anthem, sung by the delightful Wendy Stapleton. The last few are getting ready. Just a couple to come up then. Mr. Murphy and Eustonov to get set. Here's Eustonov coming in, and Mr. Murphy will be the last to get ready for the Qantas Carlyon Stakes. Intelligent Star to run the top pick. The exciting 3-year-old Royal Code's been well supported on track as the second elect, now into 5.30 Super Tab. But Intelligent Star just into the red is the favourite. Nearly ready. Track was upgraded to good after the running of the third race. Perfect evening. And they're ready now, set for the big one of the night. 6 running. High quality field though. All clear, racing, beautiful dispatch with Intelligent Star jumping well on the inside. Sir Chuckle goes to him in the early part. Mr. Murphy jumped nicely, settling third, followed by Royal Code, Lizagoleta, and Eustonov couldn't go the pace, and he's 5 lengths away. Sir Chuckle led at the turn at the 800. He hasn't crossed. Intelligent Star with the rail second. Mr. Murphy the outside. Royal Code is fourth on the outside of Lizagoleta and 5 to Eustonov. Sir Chuckle led up the side. Intelligent Star coasted along second. Mr. Murphy third. Lizagoleta the rail. Royal Code's got back to second last now and 5 to Eustenoff. Sir Chuckle at a good clip up the side, a length and a half in front. The favourite Intelligent Star travelled well second. La Zagaletta's got up on the inside of Mr. Murphy, and then Royal Code and Eustenoff. Sir Chuckle around the turn. He's about a half to 3/4 in front of Intelligent Star, who's travelling well second, and La Zagaletta waits on a run on the inside, and then Mr. Murphy, Royal Code and Eustenoff is coming. The favourite strikes the lead around the home turn though, and went for home. Intelligent Star over Sir Chuckle. Here's Eustenoff to the outside with a powerful finish. Intelligent Star the leader. Eustenoff getting up to second on the outside and chasing hard, and Royal Code is lifting late. Intelligent Star's under the whippies just in front. Royal Code lunges, or maybe Intelligent Star. Royal Code's got very close to him the outside. Eustenoff third. Then came La Zagaletta, Sir Chuckle, and Mr. Murphy dropped out to last. Photo finish. He may have scraped home. Royal Code has made a huge lunge at him on the outside with Eustenoff in the centre. Oh, it looks like he might have got there looking at the photo finish I've got here. He's got up on the outside. Number 6 has got there. Royal Code, Stephen Arnold's got there. Second to number 3, Intelligent Star. Third, number 4, Eustenoff.
Royal Code at 5.10 and 2.60 for Steve Arnold and David Hall. Get up to pip out Intelligent Star in an absolute thriller, and what a run Eustenoff. 6, 3 and 4 in the Carlyon Stakes. Intelligent Star in front all the way up to the line, and all of a sudden here comes Royal Code on the outside. Eustenoff in the centre there as well, but here comes the head of Royal Code on the outside. Just grabs it. 6, 3 and 4, Carlyon Stakes, race 5 at Moonee Valley. On the Carlyon Stakes, an exciting win by Royal Code, 5.10 and 2.50 ahead of Intelligent Star and Eustenoff. Trifecta 48.90, 1.11 the time, as we have a look at Steve Arnold return back to scale at Moonee Valley after the Qantas Carlyon. Race 8 at Ascot in 4 minutes, Bay of Mind.
Reece McLeod rode this outstandingly last start when it won over the 1400, and this is a real serious racehorse. I've got it on top ahead of number 1 Alcabao, which I do believe will roll along in front. Really does perform well here at the Valley. Peter Mertens knows it very well, and it will definitely run well. Number 5 I've put in Pindy Ridge. Didn't have a lot of luck last start here, running third behind Alcabao. Does get back, will get home. Greg Childs knows it very well, will run well. Number 10 I put in for 4th, a horse called Palace Chief. It's another one that'll probably race up on the speed. Strong, tough competitor, and is an improving sort of horse. Must respect it. Won't get far away from the leaders, and that's why I'll put it up with them. I've got number 2 Piper Star on top ahead of 1 Alcabao, 5 Pindy Ridge, and 10, which is Palace Chief, in a very open race.
And just repeating, the favourite on track here is Palace Chief, but there's been no support, and the second pick with good support, More Action, number 4.
Last start Flemington winner Piper Star is the favourite. There's Palace Chief in the red and white colours, Brett Preble in the saddle. So we have a look at Piper Star now, heading off to the start for race number 6. The race over the 1,600 metres. Now Dapto are running late. Their next event, race number 9, and Square Puzzle 4:30 as we go trackside.
Piper Star heavily backed to run favourite in what looked a very wide betting race until the money came for her. Pronounced favourite, good money for More Action. All in. Set to run. Piper Star heavily backed into favouritism, and in the middle of the line she jumped away pretty well. One of the first out, El Cabello, trying to find the lead in the early part. Palace Chief also likes to lead. He jumped well, he's up there, followed by Esprit de Corps. Boy Blue is out wider, and also deeper still, More Action's heading up towards the front. Piper Star's just off them in about 5th or 6th placing at the 1200 turn. They're followed by Never Decree, Pindy Ridge, Kabila, Panoramic Lad, and 2 to Shamrocks. Into the back, and El Cabello the leader at the 1100. Boy Blue second. Palace Chief set off them 2 lengths away third, and they're followed by More Action, who's travelling 3 deep. Over on the inside, Esprit de Corps, 1 to Piper Star, Pindy Ridge, Never Decree, Kabila, and then Panoramic Lad, and last of all is Shamrocks at the turn at the 800, and El Cabello by a length. Boy Blue second, 2.5 lengths away, Palace Chief third, being followed then by More Action, who's got in a little closer now outside Esprit de Corps. A length behind these, Piper Star, and then Pindy Ridge pulled out wide to start a run from Kabila, Never Decree, Panoramic Lad, and Shamrocks Shamrocks is last of all. They've got about 600 left to go. El Caballo led Boy Blue, Palace Chief, a gap then to More Action, Piper Star, and then Esprit de Corps hard ridden the inside, and Pindy Ridge followed by Kabila. El Caballo kicked away by 2 lengths to Boy Blue, running on Palace Chief, and they're followed by Piper Star, battling away on the inside, and then More Action and Pindy Ridge, but it's El Caballo railing around the turn for Peter Mertens, leading Palace Chief. Piper Star in the clear, Pindy Ridge down the outside, El Caballo still in front, Piper Star lifting on the outside now, and Kabila's getting a run through. Piper Star, Panoramic Lad after it, and Kabila the inside, three-way go, they come to the line, Kabila the inside, maybe a nose, Panoramic Lad, they're wide apart though, Piper Star third, then came Palace Chief, El Caballo, and back behind them then Shamrocks making a little ground, followed by Boy Blue, Pindy Ridge, Esprit de Corps, More Action weakened out, and Never Decree. Again a photo finish, Kabila getting up on the inside and Panoramic Lad on the outside, and it looks like Kabila's got the bob in to win it. Stay with this, I think Kabila maybe on the inside from Panoramic Lad, judge using the photo again, but Kabila's won at number 3. Number 3, Kabila, Nash Rawilla first. Number 8 is run second, Panoramic Lad, Kieran McAvoy. And 2 is third, Piper Star, ridden by Reese McLeod. 3, 8 and 2. Thrilling finish to the race, but Kabila at 11:30 and 3:10, getting the prize. Got a good record here now. 9 starts, 4 wins, 3 seconds at the track. 11:30 and 3:10. Good dividend there for the winner, Panoramic Lad at 3.70 and Piper Star $1.80. El Caballo leading, but found the essay of 59 kilos, trying to do it all at Moonee Valley tonight. A little hard for him over the last 100 metres. Palace Chief sitting third, had his chance, but couldn't finish the race off. And More Action was a disappointment in the race after its heavy support. The track specialist getting the money there, 3, 8 and 2 on the second last from the Valley. 1 to go. The Qantas frequent flyers at 10:30.
And as we pick up the replay, El Caballo in front. There's Kabila darting through in the blue, red and yellow colours, right up on the inside to win it. Kabila $11.40 Super Tab, Panoramic Lad just second, Piper Star third, Quinella $59.20, and the trifecta $889 on the Wedgwood Vase race number 6. Kabila and Nash Rawilla return back to scale successful. Nash is pretty happy about it too. Race 7 Canterbury in 10 minutes at $3.10. Big Bad Leonardo 13, Coulter Bandit at $7.20, and Token Charlie, the roughie of the field, at $32 for race 9 at Angle Park. As I mentioned, Carlyle Jack, quickest qualifier in its semi of the Adelaide Cup, 29.34, trained by Robert Douglas. I'll be very interested to see what he has to say about his greyhound's chances in the big one, the Adelaide Cup.
Is it fair to say that if he's not on the rail at the first turn, he can't win the Adelaide Cup?
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair comment, yep. He's got to get across.
He's got terrific drive, but he hasn't really boxed that quickly. Can you get him out quicker tonight?
You have to ask the dog, mate. I haven't got a clue. Yeah, it's up to the dog.
But through it all, he's run similar sectionals to the others. Do you reckon he can cross?
If he begins, he'll get across. But it's going to be very hard from the 5 draw.
He ran an amazing time from the post to off the back. I think that's a record, actually. 12.14 he ran mid-race, and he held at home, but he's a greyhound that hasn't really had much luck in feature finals with box draws. Why is that?
I don't do the draw. He draws bad in all the big ones. He's only drawn well once. He's just an unlucky dog, that's all there is to it.
Has he done well during the week?
Yeah, very well. I couldn't be happier with the dog. His preparation this week is outstanding. The dog's ready to go, but he's going to need luck off that draw.
Good luck, Robert. Let's hope he has it.
Thank you very much.
There's Robert Douglas, who trains Carlyle Jack. Box number 5. It's a tricky draw, but he's got the greyhound in the field to overcome that with his terrific acceleration, Matt.
And Hildred's favourite at the moment, Carlyle Jack at $3.10, Brookside Bear at $3.80, $6.80 Omar Star Bale and Coulter Band at $6.90. Race 7 Canterbury in 8 minutes. Sin City is the favourite $2.90, Mantavani $6.10, and Halls of Assembly